Alright guys, today I show you how to tint your windows. That's how the car looked before. It's a Clubman R55 2010. So what you do is you just take the film and you have to know which one has to go on. There is like a small tape you can take off, and that's has to go off on towards you, because you're working like a mirror, you know, it's gonna be the inside. So first you just get the size you need. Check on the inside of the car as well, because the windows are much bigger on the outside of course than on the inside because of all these pillars. But make sure that the side that you can take off, this transparent sheet that you can take off, it's towards you now, not towards the window. Some windows have a lot of details, other less. So the Mini has a lot of details, so make sure you do it properly. Use a lot of soap water, it's normal dishwasher soap. Spray well on, measuring it, it's easy to work like this. And then when everything is set, we're gonna take the transparent sheet off, so the back side of the tape, and just put it in place. But on the inside as well, we're gonna spray soap, always with soap. On the end you can use like a hot a heater to make it more smooth and it'll dry fastest. But I just do it with soap water. Work well, don't work too fast. Now I go on the inside. So now I just checked the lines on the inside. It looks like the window has big sides that are black. So I have to make sure that it's not going to be too big for the inside, because it's much more difficult to get while you're putting on the inside. This is pretty dark one. I don't know how many percent, if it's 5 or 10 or, but it's not so easy to see where to cut. So just take your time and do it properly. I just use a carpet knife. I just measure it on the outside well, so because I like that it's easy to work with. Now I just take the plastic off. I see where it is and I'm gonna take it off on the inside. Once on the inside, you just spray again a lot of soap water. It's so much easier to work. You take the tape off and just put it on top. This window I have to do twice because I forgot I'm working like a mirror on the outside. So if you know what I mean. And then we just stretch it well, not stretch it, but pushing the water off, go nicely into the borders. You have more space than you think. Use your hand as well first, that you don't have too much scratches if you're too heavy with the plastic. I just do it roughly. Afterwards I use like a fiber cloth over this little thing, so it's easier to work. On the outside as well, clean it well, and then you take a fiber cloth around this small spatula, and I do just, it's easy to see, just scrape it carefully and so that all the water and the bubbles are going away. This takes a lot of time and you have to do it many times afterwards. This is a quick one just to show you the back windows. And here as well. I use a fiber cloth so that you can use more pressure without scraping the plastic. I'm just gonna clean it now just so you see it a bit better, and just work the water out and all the air. I do this maybe 4 or 5 times with a half an hour in between, because you're gonna see that it's easy coming back. But when you're patient and you go over a few times, it's going away, it's gonna be nice. Use enough pressure, don't be afraid. Once it's on, it's pretty rigid. I'm working a bit in the evening, so it's not such a good light, but that's how it looks when it's finished. It's awesome. Badass. Enjoy.